What's going on, guys? Another pickups video today, and I'm so excited to talk about this pickup because it is the strangest story, and I'm very lucky to get this game that I've been looking for forever, and I found it at a thrift store. The store is just it's crazy. So anyway, let's actually get started with some newer stuff, some current gen stuff that I picked up. Um, First off, we're gonna go with some amiibos, and I really don't want to get into buying a ton of amiibos because they are kind of expensive, and there are a lot of them, and I know Nintendo's just gonna keep pumping them out, series after series. But anyway, I just got a couple here. I got the Villager, um, the Wii Fit Trainer, and then Link, and I can't wait to open Link because I have Hyrule Warriors, and I think you get a lot of you get a new weapon, get different outfits and stuff like that. So I'm excited to open him up and actually play Hyrule Warriors with him. Next, two games that I'm gonna talk about are Sega Saturn games, and I've been looking for these games forever. Resident Evil, and just an unbelievable game that I cannot wait to play, and I'm so happy to have this in my collection. And that's Burning Rangers, and the games looks incredible. The reviews look incredible. I've never played this game, and I've wanted this game since I had a Sega Saturn, and I just haven't been able to get it. It's just been too expensive, so I finally was able to pick this up for a relatively decent deal. But nothing crazy. I had to spend some money to get both those games, but I'm happy to have those in my collection. Okay, actually, one more quick kind of fun find at a flea market. I got this a month ago at a flea market. I mean, just the fact that this guy had this, it's not a video game, but the fact that this guy had a complete in-box Turtle Party Wagon, crazy. And it's the original. It's not like the remake that they did a year ago or 2 years ago. This is the original. So I'm so happy to have this almost like mint in box kind of party wagon. So it's fantastic. I'm a huge Turtles fan, so I was so happy to get that for an unbelievable deal. It was $10 for complete in box for the Turtle Party Wagon. Just crazy. Okay, so here comes the story. So I go to the Salvation Army, and I walk in, and I've had some unbelievable finds at the Salvation Army in the past. A lot of Pokemon games, just a lot of really good games, PlayStation 1 games, and every time I go in there recently, though, they don't have much. They always have the same Xbox, PlayStation 2 sports games in the same section. So I walk in, and I'm with actually my wife and my sister and her boyfriend, and we're just walking around, just like kind of being really laid back and casual about our trip to Salvation Army. I'm not expecting to see anything great. And all of a sudden, behind the counter, there's a PS1 game. And I'm looking at it, and my jaw drops. And it's just, there's a stack of like Xbox games, PS2 games, like maybe 30 of them. And then this one PS1 game that's facing the register. And like everyone in the store can see it. And I'm thinking to myself, why hasn't anyone bought this game yet? And I'm so nervous that someone in the line, which is like 20 people deep, is gonna just see that game and be like, "Oh, can I have that game as well?" So I'm like shaking. I don't know what to do. So I kind of cut in line and I say to the cash register guy, I say, "Hey, can I come behind the counter and just take a look at those games?" And I say it really kind, and he's looking at me like, "What the hell?" He goes, "Okay, fine. You can come on back and check out the games." So with anticipation, I'm running back there. I grab the game, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe this game is here. How did it end up here? I start flipping through it, and it's complete. The discs are in good shape, and I'm like, oh my god. So I quick grab it, and that game is Rival Schools for the PS1. And if you don't know, this game is a fantastic fighting game. It has a sequel called Project Justice on the Dreamcast, and ever since I played that game on the Dreamcast, I've wanted this game because that game's incredible, and this game is just as incredible. And it's just a very hard to find game. And the weirdest thing is, there's no other PlayStation game in the entire store. They had it for $2.99. This game for $2.99, and it was just sitting there with no other PlayStation paraphernalia anywhere. It was just this game. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what person would go and drop off a complete rival schools game at Salvation Army? It makes no sense how it got there, but anyway, I was able to pick it up for $2.99, and it made my day. And going to all these stores, it's worth it when you find games like this, and then it just fuels the fire of continuing to check out these thrift stores because there's still good deals out there. And you gotta just keep looking and just stay consistent. As you can see, it's complete. There's the manual, and then that's the arcade one, and it's a 2-disc game. And then in the back is the other disc. So anyway, that was my big find. And then I go back there all the time, and I'm looking at these games, and I usually don't find anything great, but next to it is like this weird shelf, and again, this is all behind the cash register, and usually no one's looking through this stuff. And I just start looking through it, and I pull up Super Mario Sunshine, and this one's complete as well. And I'm like, oh my god, again, $2.99. So I add that to the bunch, and then I get a couple more cool games. I had this game when I was younger. I don't know if I sold it or I let a friend borrow it, but anyway, I had to pick that up. And then again, these are $2.99. I got Vice City. These games aren't that rare or anything, and but they were back there. And then Metal Gear Solid 2. And then as I'm looking back there, there's these bags of Leapfrog games, and each bag of the Leapfrog games are I think they're $2.99, and there's like 10 games in each one. And I keep looking through it. Then all of a sudden, there's a bag of Game Boy Advance games mixed in, and again, there's a bag of I didn't even look at the games. I just said, okay, $2.99 for like 10 GBA games. Okay, I'm gonna grab that, and I bought it. And as I'm looking at it, there's not one good game in it. But what caught my eye was Nicktoons Racing, and I love like Rugrats and all that stuff. And I saw that, and I'm like, I'm gonna just get it for that. For $2.99, that's worth it. But it came with like 10 other games, so you probably don't care about these games because they're all kid games, but in the bag for $2.99, this is the games. We got Uno, you got a movie of SpongeBob, you got the Pac-Man collection, The Incredibles, Tony Hawk, Candy Lane Memory, and a bunch of other dumb games, Finding Nemo, Extreme Skate. Now, if any of these games are good, they're all like Disney games too. If any of these games are good, let me know. I'm probably not going to play that many of them. Dora the Explorer. I don't know what to do with them. Disney, Princesses, Mary Kate, Ashley Sweet 16. And this is the game I bought it for, Nicktoons Racing. Powerpuff Girls. Monster Truck. Actually, I'm going to play this game, Frogger's Adventure. And then, I think another Monster Trucks quad, Desert Fury game. So, anyway, guys, that's my recent pickups. Just some really good luck at the Salvation Army. I still can't believe I got Rival Schools. I'm so excited about it. I already played it for like a couple hours last night. It's so good. And I would say, like, if you can get it for a good deal, $50, $40, I would get it. I mean, online, they vary from like $65 to $125 as far as the conditions and the prices and all that stuff. But anyway, guys, it's keep a lookout for it if you can find it for a good deal. It's a great game. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.